Next up, we have Magical Ruins full song from My Singing Monsters. I'm not entirely sure if this is fan-made or not, but from the Astroshock25 channel. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here musically. So if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, all that good stuff. Once again, if we somehow hit 10,000 subscribers before Christmas of 2025, I will take a single fan fiction of the choice of the community, whatever you all want, and I will fully produce, record, and voice act an audiobook for it. We have to achieve this through legitimate and honest means only. No account duping, no botting, no buying followers, no rat behavior. Go share the videos, go share the live streams, bring people to the community, get me more collaborations with like Astroshock and other creators, that kind of thing. Do not harass anyone, do not spam anyone, no rat behavior, all right? That kind of stuff. And use the hide function on YouTube. We have, I don't know how it works, but we have a group on the Discord that does, so go check out the Discord, link down below, and go coordinate. Members get early access to the content. I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays, and if you are a paid member on YouTube, you get early access to the content when I schedule it, regardless of your tier, at least for the LFAs. So become a member today. Disclaimers, this is my first time listening to this, so I will be pausing a lot and I will be speaking a lot as I will be pointing things out and explaining things as I hear them or as I realize them. And number two, this is recorded live on stream on a single take. I've stumbled upon my words already. I will do it again. Whatever happens, happens. With that said, let's do this. Magical Ruins from My Singing Monsters. Let's go. Okay, so we start with what sounds to be our accompaniment. We're having this, what sounds to be a bunch of flutes. Don't forget, I've never played this video game before. I've made my intentions very clear of when I'm gonna play this game. So, Chrombus and Emperor, welcome today. How y'all doing? So, yes, so we have these woodwind sounds like pan flutes. Could just be regular flutes or wooden flutes, giving us our chords, our initial chords. Now we're bringing in some percussion, giving us our initial rhythm. Let's see where this goes. Ooh. Okay, so now we bring this mallet percussion. Sounds kind of like a marimba, I would say. Yeah, I don't know the names of these monsters or anything, so don't correct me and tell me the number of the monster, the name of the monster, because I don't know. I'm talking about the instruments being used. So it sounds like a marimba, giving us our motif. Motif being the smallest version of your musical idea, the seed, the essence from which everything else comes from. By the way, if you've never seen a marimba, marimba is this instrument. It's a mallet instrument. Where I come from, by the way, Guatemala, usually there's 3 of these for the different registers, and you need like 6 people to play it. It's insane. It's awesome. It's an awesome instrument. It's a lot of fun. And as you can see, you have the mallets, and you have the wooden bits over here. Marimba is usually made out of wood. I think the xylophone has metal, and then there are other variations of the instrument as well. But basically, yes, we have the marimba giving us our initial motif above everything else. Let's see where it goes. And the flutes have swapped over for what sounds to be French horns. Let me hear a bit more. French horns. Yes, so we now have the chords played from the flute to French horns. For those of you who've never seen a French horn is this beautiful, very expensive, very difficult to play instrument. As you can see, it's a brass instrument. Brass instruments usually are extremely loud. Like, we're talking a single brass instruments being trumpets, trombones, tubas, French horns. And the difference being trumpets and trombones, their bell is usually pointing forwards, tubas usually pointing upwards and forwards. However, the French horn, as you can see, it's pointing downwards and backwards, as well as the fact that to hold the French horn, you kind of need to stick your hand up the bell just to be able to hold it. Now, a single trumpet can easily overwhelm an entire orchestra. Just one trumpet. You play it really loud, you can overwhelm an entire orchestra. Which is why it is so traditional in like the military to use trumpets to wake people up, because it is a very piercing sound and it's just insanely loud. However, the French horn doesn't have that. The French horn can play a lot more quietly. You can actually play fairly quietly with a French horn, and whenever you make chords out of it, it sounds the way that it is. So, believe this is fan-made. Okay, I think this is fan-made. Yeah, I think so, too. This was requested by Astroshock themselves. So, there's that. Let's see where this goes. So yes, now we bring in the vocal track over here, giving us a variation of the initial motif given to us by the marimba, giving us those badly done monster sounds, which, again, I say it every time, I love this about My Singing Monsters, how the monster sounds are badly made, because these are not... This isn't Silent Hill. This isn't Visage. This isn't Alan Wake. Like, this is not a horror game meant for adults to feel horror. This is a charming video game that is child-friendly. And as such, you're not gonna want the sounds that you would get in a video game like Resident Evil or a video game like Silent Hill in something like this, right? You don't want that, because if so, then My Singing Monsters might need to start like a battle pass that comes with like a therapy subscription, something like that. Because yeah, the moment you show any of the sounds that you get from like current day, especially like imagine like Resident Evil 7. Or Resident Evil 7, which is like probably one of the scariest ones when it comes to atmosphere. The monster sounds that you get from Resident Evil 7. You show that to a child, the age of the target audience of My Singing Monsters, yeah, that child's going to be in therapy for a very long time. So when you make these monster sounds badly, it's not that you're bringing down the quality, it's that you're making an active effort to appeal to the child in order to bring joy and a smile, which to me is such a charming thing. It's such a sweet thing to do when you're just trying to get a smile for the purposes of bringing out a smile, just bringing happiness to a kid. It's very, 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 very nice, and we're having something like that. Like, this is a more, I don't know, the vocals have that, but these are not like straightforward vocals. They have like a little bit of that aspect. Very, very lovely. Let's see where this goes. So you can hear like the more ethereal aspects. We switch over to another version. Mr. Divas, welcome today. How you doing? We sped up the drums as well. Mr. Divas, this is creator's privilege, yes. So yes, if you are a creator and you want me to cover one of the tracks, just let me know. Either if I can keep track of the comments, then yes. Otherwise, just DM me on Discord or join the Discord and tag me or something like that. Just let me know and I'll give you creator's privileges, yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of offline track, kind of bribe track. So yeah, now we change over to what sounds like a male voice doing a different monster, and yeah, again, it's just such a charming thing to hear, especially if it's a fan-made thing, because then you realize that the community is trying to follow through in what the original creators were doing and are trying to replicate. And I think in this case it's very, very well replicated. So I love it. I love it. Let's see where this goes. Okay, so we bring in a bunch of the elements together. I think we have a doubling for the original marimba. Doubling being when you have more than one instrument playing the same thing. We bring a synth playing a little bit higher, playing, I think, the same that what the marimba was doing. And yeah, basically we're just now adding the layers together, so... It seems like it is, Mr. Hughes, yes. Let's bring this. So we bring it back to the French horns, the marimba, and now the da, da. And no banana, live cues after this. So, yeah, the pin messages will be removed soon. All right, so let's see where this goes. So yes, we now have this back to the marimba with those French horns, which very nice recapitulation. We bring the first set of vocals back. Basically 1-to-1. So in this case, this is what we would call a recapitulation. Oh, I just dropped something on my keyboard, sorry. So that was a sound. So yeah, no, we bring this to recapitulation, and yeah, didn't know we could request fan-made stuff. I decided to start making exceptions, mainly fan-made stuff when the creator approaches me. That's basically been my exception, because the whole reason why I usually shy away from so many things and why I insist on video game music is because of copyright. The system on YouTube is very broken. It's very easy to abuse. So I can't go and ask every single artist and wait for every single artist to give me permission, especially because what we do is fair use. However, that doesn't stop artists from still claiming the videos, from still putting copyright strikes and everything like that, because on YouTube, the way it's set up is that if you get a claim, you can appeal, and in my case, I appeal every single claim because it's fair use. I'm yapping for well over 3 times the duration of the original piece, and some artists or some labels simply don't care. They reject the appeals, and my only way forward then to be able to keep the videos either monetized or up would be to appeal the decision. And if the appeal is rejected, I get a copyright strike, and the only way to remove it is by suing the artist or the label and winning in court, which I don't have the money or the time or resources or the willpower for that right now. So yeah, that's why usually we shy away from fan-made stuff or that kind of thing, because of how much the YouTube copyright system is abused. It's basically that, because otherwise we would be doing everything. There would be no limits if it wasn't for how broken the copyright system is. So I have to do what I have to do, basically. But yeah, we're doing a recapitulation over here. We're basically just bringing it back. Let's see if this just repeats 1-to-1. Then it does and it doesn't at the same time, because off the ramp we go. So much more work than it's worth, yes, especially considering the size of this channel, because at the time of recording this, we are just above 5,000 subscribers, which, wait, once again, thank you everybody for being here. I do not take this for granted, but at the same time, I am still a small fish. I'm still a small channel. We're still a small channel at the time of recording this, and yeah, no, it would be so easy for any of the labels to just completely stomp me down if they chose to. So yeah. So yes, off the ramp we go. Off the ramp being a colloquial term that I use. Colloquial, by that I mean there's no official academic definition for this, or at least I'm not using it for the sake of simplicity. And off the ramp is what I call a transition. And this transition can be as short as a couple of measures. It can be as long as an entire section. And the point of it is to make your listener feel suspended up in the air at the mercy of inertia, waiting to see where you land, kind of like going off a ramp. And how do you do that? Remove the drums, maybe the bass as well. So we bring in the second set of vocals. We bring back the pan flutes, and yeah, we're basically just trying this combination now. So we progressed through the change of vocals that we had last time. This time, instead, we turned off the drums as well, and we switched over. So we're doing the same but different, which is kind of how you're supposed to do music. So let's see. I like how you can make a night video out of a 3-minute song. It's great for background noise when studying or something. I am great at yapping. So yeah, let's see where this goes. We bring back the French horns. I think they're in the background with the flutes. The flutes now are being used as a melody. And we bring back everybody for the climax. Yes, Mr. Divas, yes, correct. Let's see. Not yet, True Super Ninja, not yet. Alright, so we bring back everybody for a late climax. Usually your climax is going to be within the last 1 to 2 minutes of your piece. It can be the ending so that you can end on a high note, which seems to be the choice over here. Let's see how it ends. But we just bring everything back. We extend this one more time, and we end it with a half cadence. That was nice. There you go. So a half cadence, right? I think this is the first time I bring paint in this whole thing. So when you're making music, you're doing one of two things. You are building tension or you're resolving that tension. That point in between we call cadence. Now, a half cadence is a very special type of cadence. The half cadence is when you make all the build up and you don't resolve it in the section that you're in, because it's either going to loop, it's either going to follow into the next section or the next song or the next part. So it builds you up so that you're left wanting more, so that it resolves afterwards. Self-promotion for myself, I have that for a couple of my songs. So if you ever listen to, by the way, these are symphonic death metal with Mongolian throat singing, so listen to them at your own peril, right? So if you ever listen to my song Second Conquest by me, so by James R. Basterd, you listen to the whole thing, and the ending is with a half cadence. So if you listen to Second Conquest all the way to the end, and you immediately follow it up by As We March, this song, also by James R. Basterd, yeah, Second Conquest ends with a half cadence, which is then resolved in As We March. So yes, what is Mongolian throat singing? Mongolian throat singing in general is the art of singing 2 or more notes at the same time. Mongolians have 3 main techniques, and one of them being, I know the 3 main techniques from the Mongolians. The harigira, which is the low rumbling undertone, so to speak. That kind of thing. Then there's the hume, which is a more reedy sounding, where you use overtones instead. And then there's the sigit, which is more of a high-pitched whistle. And yes, the harigira can sound like a didgeridoo, as you just mentioned. Like, I would just have to cup my hands and... So yeah, there you go. That's Mongolian throat singing, and I included it in most of my own music. So there you go. And no, Zelmic, no. So yeah, no, we end the song with a half cadence, and there you go. That was Magical Ruins full song from the My Singing Monsters fan track by Astroshock25. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So, if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, all that good stuff. Once again, if we somehow hit 10,000 subscribers before Christmas of 2025, I will take a single fan fiction of the choice of the community, whatever y'all want, one fan fiction, and I will fully produce, record, and voice act audiobook for it. We have to achieve this through legitimate means only. Legitimate and honest means only. No account duping, no botting, no buying followers, no rat behavior. Go share the videos, go bring people to the community, share the streams, all that kind of stuff. Get me more artists to collaborate with. Do not harass anyone. Do not spam anyone. No rat behavior. And use the hype feature in YouTube. I don't know how it works, but we have people on Discord who do, so check it out. Members get early access to the content. I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays. And if you're a paid member on YouTube, you get access to the videos for the week on Saturday when I schedule them. So become a member today. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3.5 seconds, I will be linking it in the description down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, if you're on the live stream, let's please remove those pinned messages, and requests are now open. And if you are not on the live stream, go to the Discord server, link down below, go to the LFA requests channel and follow the instructions on the pinned message. And if you want to catch the streams when they happen live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you're not in Europe, no worries. We have the full up-to-date streaming schedule showing in your local time zone in the Discord and the Twitch. They're both linked down below. So, if you live in Sleepy Hollow, Illinois, and you're like, but what time is at 6 p.m. Hungary? I don't live there. Just don't worry. Go to the Discord, go to the Twitch. They both have the schedule showing in your local time zone, and you'll get it. And follow the gaming channel. We have a gaming channel because, of course, we have a gaming channel. What else could I possibly have on YouTube? Games are Basterd. That's where I put the recordings of the video game after show recording VODs that happened when they happen. Link down below, or just search on YouTube for the username, same as James R. Basterd. Just swap the J for a G, and you got it. And yeah, there you go. Magical Ruins from the My Singing Monsters Astroshock. Really good stuff, man. Really, really good stuff. But yeah, let's move on. Let's